So how are we doing for potions here? 16, 14, a couple tenths? Sure. Could possibly go wrong with that kind of number. Well, there's one pure down. Disintegrate is 6th or 7th. I'm trying to think of what it is in normal D&D. Probably 6th or 7th there as well. Oh, don't worry about the lustful lally-hos very much, Brian. All they get you, if you find the developer's dungeon, which I didn't even bother with, is, I believe, 1 golden apple per lustful lally-ho. So, 100 HP. So, I mean, I wouldn't stress out about it. Golden apples are nice, but you can get them from random drops if you want to grind that. We took quite a lot of damage from that fight. Yeah, we're already, like, gonna burn through all of our heal potions here. Oops, don't go in here yet. Alright, well, let's see if we can do it. Go, go, go! Shadows are fine. We'll kill these guys. Need all my gil. Bones are fine. It's the crawl that's dangerous. The crawl. Okay, that's the one with the crawl. I'm just gonna open with some fire too here. Should be okay. I think I've got enough spells to handle what I need to do. No! Paralyzed! Might be stun death here. Stood up at least. It's just not good to take all that much damage. Alright, good. We survived. That fight has been the death of me many times in this cave. Alright, now the big question is... Oh, come on, not again. Come on, at least let me kill him before I get paralyzed. And it did 38 damage to the crawl that time. I'm sure they're supposed to be weak against it, but stun lock dead, I think. Oh, man. I just can't. I couldn't get a turn. I couldn't get a turn. Well, we almost made it to the wizard fight on our first try. But, sometimes you just get stun locked to death. And in case you're wondering why I'm not running from the crawl fight, specifically this one, you cannot run from this fight. It is impossible. Think of it as a mini-boss. This is terrible. I can't deal with these things. Ah! Crawl, I hate you! These guys can paralyze as well. But at least you can run if you get the chance. So the Marsh Cave is being a jerk today. Look at this. Just one random encounter and I can't even move. I haven't had a single turn. This is what makes solo runs so difficult. Battles where you just lose and you literally don't get an action ever. Just flat. It doesn't matter what level you are, what spells you've got, you're just dead. You don't get a turn ever. Alright, you got me. Let's try this again. This is ridiculous. Come on. Come on, Spoon. The Spoon is supposed to be good at running. He's actually not. It's the Thief that's good at running, supposedly. Oh, that is just... I just can't handle that. That was the wrong one. That one. 8 speed, not 2 speed. Come on, get out of here. Come on, get out of here. This is the most terrible luck I've had with the Marsh Cave yet. Like, I can't even survive a single fight due to shenanigans. That is really getting ridiculous. And it's the same fight every time because I'm hard resetting. I have to die to get a different fight. I have to let them kill me so that I can get a different random fight here. Because of the way the random numbers are generated. It's terrible. Thank you, Prelude, for calming my nerves. Look at this junk. I have to let them kill me. I can't even just reset it to get out of here. Well, maybe... I don't even know. Like, if we're just going to get this kind of terrible luck, it doesn't matter what level we are. We're not going to make it through the Marsh Cave. We literally just need to get luckier. Doesn't matter if we're level 20 or 12. And I did say about on Wednesday that I think I used up all of my luck on, I can't remember what it was. There was something we did as the Black Boat. I think it was when we did the Ice Cave in a single run. I'm like, oh, there, that's it. No more luck for me. That's the last you see of it. So, that's probably all that happened. I used up my NES luck on that run. Oh, there's a bat in the way. I can't get out. I guess they don't move when you're... I've never had that happen before. I guess they don't move while you're inside of a room, so they can block the exit. That's pretty good. In all the time I've played this game, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. So, how many times through? Probably 20 at least. And I'm still finding new things. Alright, here goes. So, this time we got lucky enough to make it to the boss. Now we find out if we're also lucky enough to survive. 3 wizards. So my strategy here is going to be Ice 2. They're specifically strong against lightning and fire. No, they're specifically strong against fire and ice. Lightning is their not weakness, but ice does more damage, so we'll see how the numbers stack up. I think they have about 80 or 90 HP, so we'll see. 30, 30, 30. Okay, that was a terrible round. Lightning? Wow, we didn't even get a chance. Nope. Even if I had tried lightning, I don't think we would have won that fight. Okay, well, this is great. Good. Very professional sounding. Maybe if I just attack rather than using fire here. Like it matters, just get stunned. You don't even get a turn. Okay, we hit him for 60, but we did not kill him. Wow, just wrecked. I guess I'm going to go do some level grinding again pretty soon, because this is not accomplishing anything. We'll go get some more levels up and maybe buy some other spells. Come on, let me just pick my fire spell. All I want is fire. Fire 2! Nope, not even allowed to cast Fire 2. Alright, let's try again. Carefully select the spell. And... we did not kill it in one hit, unfortunately. Okay. So, we win. It's a form of winning. Oh, not again. Why can't they give me the fights I can run away from? That's all I ask. A lot of the problem with this fight is the red bone does tons of damage, but... Alright. Alright, we got just wrecked there. Does the damage of spells increase? No. It's a flat damage based on the spell. It's got a range, but it will never change that range. Doesn't matter on your level, doesn't matter on your intellect. So, what is grinding going to accomplish? Well, another level up will get us some more HP. Gets you a little bit more evasion percent, which does very little. What we need is just luck. And you can't grind for luck, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to grind for another hit percent. Like, it'd be nice to do 3 times hits, but it's not going to be... Like, that's going to take a long time to get. 64% would be the hit percent I need, and that's a very long way off. Get some pasta with level up. I'm not sure it works that way. Can try it. Well, that put my run on serious setback mode there. I was thinking we were doing really good up until the Marsh Cave. And then the just terrible luck is like, alright, well, I guess we better slow it down a little bit here. I'm pretty sure we could have won it on any one of those runs, but I don't know, I tried it a dozen times, probably more than a dozen times. We just barely, like, we could barely get past one battle. Stuff like that makes me wonder how I ever did this as a thief, ever. Because I don't think the thief can use the silver sword. I think the thief just has some terrible weak weapon at this point in the game. Like a short sword, actually, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Brian, that is the correct question. We'll talk about that on the day that I finally try to run that one. But we've got some easier characters first. And that includes the White Mage. I would like to have this all down on record, though, to prove on camera that I can do it. Or not even just that I can do it, but that it is actually possible. Well, we're going to go pick up the fast spell, which is pretty awesome for bosses. We have 0 GP. That's pretty hard to work out, actually. It's kind of cool. So what we can do now is if we cast fast on ourselves, we'll be getting 4 hits per attack rather than 2. Just doubles your attack number. You still have a chance to miss them, of course, but it's pretty valuable. So, another level up. I mean, I could try the Power Peninsula just to demonstrate whether or not I can survive it or not. Let's get a little bit more money so I have a few tents, and then we'll see if that's possible or not. I should never put Fire 2 as the second spell. The second spell is so hard to select on high speed. The Power Pasta? The Power of Pasta, for sure. I always get a little bit annoyed when I get endless wolf encounters. Also, noticing that the snakes are starting to run away. We're starting to get to a level where it's... the game is saying you're over-leveled. Even though the Marsh Cave sees it differently, apparently. Well, we can one-shot ogres. That's pretty good. Sometimes. But being able to do like 80 to 130 damage, that's pretty solid, really. One mistake I had was when I was doing the first Marsh Cave attempt. I didn't really have enough heal potions, and I should have known better, so... Next time we'll have a proper amount. Should have used Fire 2 here first. And I should have used it second, too. Let's use it third, at least, before I totally skip out. one more good fight for money like this, and we'll go back and buy. Go back and we'll try the Power Peninsula. I'm not even sure if it's going to be possible to win a Power Peninsula fight yet, but I'm willing to try it out for you guys. Because none of the first two characters actually took advantage of it at all. And it's kind of an interesting place to level grind. Because you skip so far ahead in the encounter rate, or any encounter type. Tents. I think as the thief, or maybe it was the white mage, I ended up having to grind there. Maybe it was the black mage, I don't know. I do think one of my solo runs ended up in the Power Peninsula. My first time through. Ye old cheat window. It's not that cheaty. It's more of a time saver. If you need to level up to level 23 at this point, like a thief might, it just saves you a few hours. One more fight, then we'll pay. Hey, mad ponies! We haven't actually killed any with the Red Mage, so there you go. Slaughtered some horses for everybody. There was no more armor I could get, right? Yeah. I was trying to think of something that would make this easier. Alright. To everyone's favorite P word. Maybe you can't run away from werewolves, actually. This might be one of those fights you can't actually escape from. Friendship is magic. And magic is heresy. That's the important part. Alright, here goes nothing. And by nothing, I mean, like, possibly, literally nothing. Alright, so 3 giants. Our only chance is that we do a ton of damage on Ice 2 and kill them in 2 rounds. That was not a ton of damage. They're not weak to any element specifically, but Ice can do over 100 damage if you're lucky. And then they did 115. Alright, well, giants might not be the way to go. Okay, this could be really good. They are weak to fire, so if I can kill them all with a Fire 2 spell, we'll get a ton of experience. But they have an attack that will do like 70 damage per hit, so they could easily kill me in 1 round before I get a turn. Okay. We killed a good number. Maybe we can do this. No! Murdered by frost wolves. Okay, so it's possible to kill a group of frost wolves. It might be possible to kill this group as well, because they're all weak to fire as well. Yeah, look at those 170 damages. But we basically need to kill them in 2 turns, or we lose. That's all. Oh, so close. Come on. No! I should have used fire. I guess the point is the Power Peninsula is possible with black magic, whereas with the other characters it was not possible at all. Come on, fire. That was some good damage. Now, kill them all with the second casting. That's not good enough. Yes, we win! Alright. So the most difficult part of the Power Peninsula is getting those first couple wins. And after that, if you're making enough money, which you should be making, you can buy houses, and that will recover your MP there between battles. Because you definitely need a lot of Fire 2 and luck to win those. So that was pretty cool, though. We got to win in the Power Peninsula at level 12 or whatever, 13, 14, 14. Now, I can't remember. Can we buy houses here, or do we have to go back to Elfland? Cabins only, yeah. Houses are the only resting item that... Well, they're the only item in the game that recovers MP, actually, I guess. You could say that. Other than the inn. So in one way, you could say houses are the only way to get MP back. Alright, we're going to use Ice 2 to try to speed this up. And I don't think Ice 2 is going to help me much in the Power Peninsula. Of course, I get a level up now. So now I could have 3 castings of ice. And a level 5 spell. Well, we're not going to be able to buy level 5 magic for a fair while. Alright, see if we can find another battle we can win here. Getting enemy strikes first basically guarantees you're going to lose. So might as well just sacrifice it. So this one is possible, but unlikely. I did not do very good damage on that first attack. Come on, fire. Yeah, we only killed 1 out of 4 with 2 castings, so that was a little bit unlucky. Oh good, a Tyro! He's probably just gonna massacre us with 1 hit, but the best way would probably be to fast ourselves. He did 100 damage. We did 230. If we hit him again before he hits us, we might kill him. But we didn't get a chance. Probably... Because, like I said, giants aren't weak against anything, Ice 2 is our best bet. You saw, like you should have seen, it did do 158 on the first attack. It can kill them in 2 castings. I've seen it. I know it's possible technically. Oh! Bam! 3 giants! Green giant! Well, that was pretty awesome. So we've got 2 successful battles up here in the Power Peninsula. Hope you guys are proud of me. I forgot how plausible grinding up there is with black magic. It's not easy, but it is definitely something that can work. It is harder with the black mage, of course, because you don't have as much armor, and you have considerably less, well, defense and HP specifically. Even though you have maybe more castings of Fire 2 and Ice 2. So maybe what I'll do is I'll fight one more group. Should have enough money for 3 houses. Then we'll make the trip to buy 3 houses on the next trip. Because that sounds like fun. Okay, this is probably going to get me killed, but you never know. I might get lucky. Oh, we actually had a chance to strike first. Well, that's the best case scenario. Except they just... Yeah, we're not even going to kill a single one, probably. Yeah. Okay, so Zombles, weak against fire. There's a lot of monsters weak against fire, so... Fire 2 is usually the right choice. Except 4 at once is pretty tough. Yeah. I have seen a group wipe with 2 castings of Fire 2 before, but it's pretty rare. Ice 2 has been really letting me down today. 100 damage on that last one. Maybe? Bam! Well, that didn't get me as much money as I was expecting. How much? I got 2 Fire 2s. Maybe we try again to find another group. What do you think? Just Mega Flare. Someone call up Bahamut. Tell him he's needed. This is like the perfect fight if I can win it. For what I wanted to do. Look at this. 2 Power Peninsula wins in a row. So pro. And then we're going to get killed by Geists. This is why you always tent after a successful fight in the Power Peninsula. Even if you're leaving. Nuke. Once you've got Nuke, random encounters aren't going to kill you ever. Alright, I get it. Geists are impossible. Thanks, game, for reminding me. We're basically out of good spells. Come on, hit the werewolf. Hit the werewolf, please. Okay. Cursor speed is out of control. Oh, 29 damage. How's that fair? There we go. Matoya's Caverns theme. Always liked this song. Probably my... Ooh, I'll put it in my top 3 for Final Fantasy 1 tracks. It's a 3-way tie for first. Probably dead again. No? Okay, we got him. Just gotta be fast. Fast and Furious, maybe? Alright, we came back here to buy some houses. Just buying up some property in Elfland and taking it with us. Could probably get a level up before we go fight them again, so why not? Because we're so close to a level up, it's more efficient to get it here than to fight some super strong monsters and try to get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. It does even fit with the FF. You are correct. So we're strong enough to kill sharks now. That's always a nice milestone. These guys will probably run away if they get the chance, so... Yeah, they're trying to run away now. The pirates know not to mess with me. In case you're wondering, Kaizoku, or whatever the proper word for that is in Japanese, actually does mean pirate. And I'm not pronouncing it Japanese at all by any means, but that's a real thing. So we've got green sprites that are pirates, and then blue sprites called Kaizoku that are just Japanese pirates. It's kind of fun. The translation on the early NES games was always a little bit interesting. Revenge of the Spoon. That's probably about right for today. Twinking Master, if you follow 8-Bit Theater. Which I highly recommend you check out if you like Final Fantasy and webcomics, or some combination of the two, or some level of the two. Highly recommended. That is a good comic strip. We can totally kill Azombol. Right? So we fast ourselves. Eventually. And then we Furious him. 100 damage. 100 damage. Dead. We don't need no fire. Or perhaps also the roof. The roof is on fire. Seeing as we're finally using the fire spell, I sure hope Fella's still around, because that's his favorite line, I think. Almost. Oh, so close. It almost killed me. So once I've burned through most of my level 3 and 4 magic charges, I will use the house to heal up. And that will recover a lot of HP, 100 or 200 or something, and all of my MPs. We're gonna fire 2 this one. Not so good. Not so good. Good enough. And at this point, it's about time to use a house. And